Hello everyone and welcome back to Shanahan Militaria. In today's video we're covering headdresses of the world, and what we're covering is the Irish Guards. The Irish Guards is a regiment of foot that I won't say fight, but are part of the British Army. They were established on the 1st of April 1900, and why they were established was the Queen, Victoria at the time I believe it was, to be a regiment of guards, it's a very honourable regiment, and it was to thank and commemorate all the soldiers that have fought in the Second Boer War, Irish soldiers that fought in the Second Boer War with distinction. So she decided she was going to make them a regiment of guards, and then they became the 4th Regiment of Foot. So that's the Irish Guards. When you see them in their tunics, either their saffron tunics or their black tunics, their second dress tunics, you'll see their buttons are arranged in 2 sets of 4. To donate that they're the 4th Regiment of Foot. Forgive me if I get their motto wrong. Quietus separatus, it's Latin, and it basically means who shall separate us. That is a famous motto amongst the Irish regiments. The Royal Irish Regiment have it, and the Irish Guards have it. They're the 2 only Irish regiments now in the British Army. There are some territorial regiments, but the 2 regular regiments are the Royal Irish Rangers, or the Royal Irish Regiment, and the Irish Guards. It's based in London, is their main barracks, but they do move from time to time depending on what their duties are at the moment. But there's normally a company of them in London, based in London. They've fought in every major battle since their foundation, every major war or conflict since their foundation, except for 2. They didn't serve in the Falklands, and they were exempt because you had gentlemen from the south that served in the Irish Regiment. They were exempt up until the late 90s to serve in Northern Ireland on Operation Banner. And even at that, they looked for volunteers more before they'd send people there. As I said, because there was, and still is, a lot of guys from the south that serve in the Irish Guards. There's a lot of regimental history there for certain families to serve in the Irish Guards. Their nickname is, they're known as the Mix. Self-explanatory. That's their nickname, is they're known as the Mix. They fought in Afghanistan, as I said. They fought in Iraq in the two major last major conflicts that the British Army is involved in. And at the moment, I believe that they're involved in anti-poaching training in Africa. I believe some of their regiment is there. When I was doing a bit of research on it, I seen that they're in Africa at the moment. So we're just going to have a quick look at the headdress. This is their P cap, or their number 2 dress. It's worn for less formal occasions, but more formal than the beret. So for the likes of drill, certain regimental duties will require them to wear this. If they're rehearsing for big ceremonies and things like that, they'll wear this. This cap actually hasn't changed, I believe, since the foundation of the regiment. It's got the cap badge is the St. Patrick's Star. It's got a shamrock in it, and their motto. I'll actually put up a picture here just to show you the cap badge. And then you have the emerald green band around it. And this peak, or piece of the peak, is actually brass. This is solid brass. And as you see here, they have the regimental buttons at the side as well with the harp and crown. So that's the number 2 dress. And here you have their working dress, or their standard beret with the royal colours behind the cap badge. One unusual thing that you see about this cap badge compared to, I'd say 95% of British Army cap badges, there's no crown. There's no King's crown, or there's no Queen's crown. I tried to find out why they don't wear it, but I couldn't find out why they don't wear it. There are other regiments, obviously most of the foot guards, for some strange reason, don't wear the crown. They seem to be the main regiments that don't wear the crown. Every other regiment seems to have a crown somewhere in the badge. So there's the two berets, or the two headdresses. This is, their date wise, this is early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. This is the same, late 80s, early 90s. This leather band around the beret went out of service towards the middle of the 90s, and this was a woven band then. So if you like what we provide here at Shanahan Militaria, please tune in for the next video. Please like, please subscribe, please hit the notification button, please leave a comment also if you wish. Thank you.